So you're learning guitar, but maybe you're a busy person, you travel a lot, or you want to go on vacation, but you don't want to lose your calluses. You don't want to lose the progress you've made because you've been working so hard, but you also don't want to bring this big hulking acoustic guitar or lug around a giant guitar case. So what can you do? You can get a nifty little travel guitar, and that's exactly what this is called. It's called Traveler Guitar. I'm not being sponsored in this ad. I just bought one of these because I've been traveling a lot recently, and I have to work on the road. But look how small this thing is. I've flown on airplanes with this, and it just fits right underneath my seat. All right, you could even put it in the overhead. It is so small. Let me take it out of the bag and show you. There she is. That's it. So you can see this is a very, very tiny guitar, but it's got a good neck size here, and you can see the tuning pegs, instead of being up here on the top of the headstock, they're actually here. So I do find this a little bit awkward because I'm so used to them being up here. But again, for a travel size guitar, it's very nice. It does come with this little attachment, so this goes here so that you can rest it on your leg, and it does have buttons for you to attach a strap as well, and this one can be plugged in. So you'll see here there is an input jack so that you could put this through an amp so that it would make some sound, because if you just play it like this, there's no hollowness to it. It's just a piece of wood. It's not going to be very, very loud. So you could get like a little mini amp, like a Fender amp, that you could travel with. They're tiny and get a little bit extra sound. But if you're someone who's just like, I just want to keep working on my chord changes, I want to maintain my calluses, this is a great option because it's very comfortable. Look how small this is. But I don't feel like I'm losing anything. I mean, I'm used to having my arm rest on my acoustic, but I don't feel like I'm losing anything here. And I can sit and I can practice, you know, my C to G chord change. And again, it's so tiny and small. I mean, if I take this piece out here, see, that just comes right off. I mean, that's how thin it is. Okay, that's how thin it is. It is so small and tiny. It is so easy to travel with, and it will help you keep up with your practice. So I've traveled with this baby a number of times, and again, I just have a little tiny amp that I spent like $20 on just to have some sound come through, and you get like a little 1/4-inch cable, and this has come in handy. Yeah, so this version was the ultra light Traveler Guitar, and that's the name of the brand. It's called Traveler Guitar, and I spent $300 on it. Now that's a little bit pricey. There's other ones that are different, and maybe it's because this one has electronics in it or not. Martin also sells a traveler size guitars. A lot of companies have traveler size guitars. I just like the look and feel of this one, and I just needed something really tiny, really compact, so that when I go on the airplane, I don't have to worry about, you know, bringing a big guitar, it getting damaged. I can do my Q&A sessions on the road. I've done a number of them now with my private community on this guitar, and we haven't had any issues using it. It plays really great. So in terms of like the playability, the action is really low. So I do like how this came out of the package with the strings set up. The action's nice and low where I like it. So in terms of playability, it's great. It plays more like an electric guitar. The strings are thinner, not the things. The strings are thinner, so you'll have more of an electric guitar feel, but it'll allow you to maintain your calluses, it'll allow you to maintain your progress, and be able to travel with the guitar without taking so much room. So if you're interested in checking out the Traveler Guitar, I'll put a link in the description below. They do have a couple different options and colors, but if you want a really good travel guitar, I've enjoyed this one a lot, and hopefully you will too.